Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As you all know that our country was built on sacrifices, struggle and ruins. Its history was written with blood and tears. They were all offered by our forefathers. Now the most important question is, why did they do so? What were their aims and goals? What kind of nation did they want to create? What kind of the system did they wish to establish? Did we achieve those goals? Could we organize such a nation or system? Did we as a nation remember our responsibilities? And if not, what are those responsibilities and how to accomplish them? These are the most critical questions every 14 August remind us all of. And I am gonna ask my guest Muhammad Abdul Muniam, who has striking interest in the topic. First of all, thank you very much for joining us today. My first question is, why founders of this country took pains to establish this country?
Well, the fathers or the founders of this country thought that they had separate identity, history, culture, customs, tradition and everything. They thought the Muslims as a nation cannot live with Hindus, so they took pains to establish separate country for the Muslims to freely exercise their duties.
Were they right in this way of thinking?
Absolutely right. They were absolutely right. Don't you know what has contestly been done to the minority of Indian Muslims?
Yes, I do know.
After this bitter experience, who's gonna claim that they were wrong?
Okay, I understand that, so I want you to clearly mention what were their aims and goals.
They wanted to have their own tribe, not only to exercise their religious duties, but also to provide a practical example of the Islamic nation, which would lead the world to the path of peace, security and prosperity.
Much attractive and example goals, but what do you think we have achieved those goals?
Many goals have been achieved. Free Muslims freely exercise their duties. Islamic constitution, which is pretty much unique in its nature, the leading role of Pakistan in Muslim Ummah, the first Islamic network power and too many others. But on the other hand, it is also true a big deal of work has not been accomplished.
A big deal of work has not been accomplished. So, what are Pakistani citizens' responsibilities to do so?
Well, they have huge responsibilities. They have responsibility regarding economy, politics, society, Kashmir issue, and foreign policy, and so on.
As the students, what are our responsibilities?
Our most responsibility is to get the best education and training, which should be in line with Islam. And then we should separate education in all over the country. We should persuade our friends to get access to better education. We should avoid divisions based on castes, sects, and above all the political one.
Thank you very much for joining us. I have been delighted to have you. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you.